learning it. That is the very sad part of present situation after the getting independence from the foreign rule around 75 years back, right? So and as I told that, I had initiated the discussion on the anatomy of the work, because if you want to be innovative or you want to lead an innovative life and contribute for the welfare of your personal, for achieving your personal goals, and also for the welfare of yourself and your family, your society, your country, your entire mankind. So therefore, you should learn how to work. And all the time, if you see today in modern world, we always brag ourselves. Oh, I have done this. I am a great person. Rest of the people are hopelessly useless. This is the thing generally we find. But this was not a part of our culture earlier, or whatever being written in the scripture. And also, when I was a child, I must tell you, people were very, very humble. But today, people are just bragging. And they became grabber, like grabbing anything. Bragging and grabbing are the now go of the people's mind and the actions. So therefore, coming back to that, what I was talking about, anatomy of the action we have seen. And what is that? There are 5 things I told last time. What are those 5 things? Right? I didn't discuss, but there are total 5 things are important for an action to be undertaken. This sloka, again, I am reading for you, and it is from chapter 18. The sloka number is 13. Panchaitani mahavaho karanaani nibuddhame Sankhe krutante proktani siddhaye sarva karmanam. That means you want to get success or get accomplishment in any work, sarva karmani, in all the work rather, not any, sarva means all the work. If you want to get accomplishment and feel, siddha means you get the perfect state, then naturally you will have to look after these 5 components. What are those components? That question might be coming to your mind. You say that panchetani means 5. Panchetani means these 5. Karanani, the causes, and that you please listen, nivoda, from me. The Sri Krishna is saying, please listen carefully. What I am going to talk about, the 5 ingredients of action that must be taken care while undertaking the action. That is the adhishtanam tada karta karanam cha prithak vidam vividam cha prithak chesta daivam chaivatra panchamam. What is saying Lord Krishna to Arjuna is saying adhishtanam. What is the meaning of adhishtanam? If you look at, so for you are working, so you are the adhishtanam. That means your body. If I don't exist, what work action I will take? Yes or no? Agreeable, disagreeable? So how many body you are carrying? Can anybody tell me? You are having one body or you are having many bodies? Any idea? Devjyoti ji, you want to say something? Please unmute your mic and tell me.
I think
I'm not.
like we have many bodies. Like
Many
we
bodies.
have
Uh,
one biological body, but if we think
yes,
about our,
biological, very
but,
good. What
but
else?
there is like the body depends on our thinking or the thought
No,
process.
can you speak little loudly? It is not very clear, or I'll have to increase my sound
Oh,
level. Okay.
no, it's my problem. Like might be the mic
Oh,
problem.
mic
Okay,
is
is it?
giving problem. Okay, fine. So, can
Is
you
it?
little louder so that it will be heard?
Yes. I think there are many bodies.
What are
Like
those? I mean, many bodies fine. Let me accept your thing. A lot of people cannot accept, but let me accept.
like thinking. Like if I'm thinking that like मैं जो कहना चाहता हूँ सर शायद मैं इंग्लिश में आपको एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ
अच्छा
जो
ठीक है
हम लोग सोच
ठीक है ठीक है उसको
जो
छोड़ दे क्योंकि क्या है कि आई विल नॉट गेट इनटू दिस बिकॉज दीज आर ऑल settled things. Let me tell you, according to
Hello.
our scripture, hello, some
Yes, sir. We have three bodies, I think.
yes, you are right. Tell me what are those? Very good.
Sir, one is the gross body, which
Uh-huh.
is like the biological body we have.
Yes. Physical
One is the
body,
soul.
physical, not
Yeah,
biological. It's physical.
yeah, physical body. One is the soul.
Soul is
Uh,
not the right word. I told Atman is the right word. Okay.
okay. Atman. And the other one is the subtle body.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is a gross body, subtle body, and also the Karan Sarira. Okay. Right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the Stula Sarira, Sukma Sarira, Karan Sarira. Right. And I will not get into the theory. There's a very important component, but I will leave it. That means, Adhishtanam. That means these are all Adhishtanam. And then when you talk about it, and these are Khetra. Sariram idam konteya khetram iti avidiyate. This is from the Bhagavad Gita, Khetragya Yoga, chapter 13, I guess. Okay. So, it's saying that this body is very important. This is a Khetra, field of experience. Without body, can I experience? No, I cannot. Okay. The body is important. And Adhishtanam, then Karta. Karta means the person who does and he is having a pride to do. For example, I'm now talking about Gita. I should have that kind of feeling that, look, I'm now talking about Gita. I'm a teacher now, But I may be student some other time, like, are you getting? Because if a person will feel that he knows everything, he cannot teach. He must be a learner. A teacher is a learner by default. Otherwise, he ceases to be not a teacher. He ceases to be a teacher. Karta. Karanam. Karanam means the organs, what it will be used. Tools. What are the tools available with you for working? Any idea?
The organs of our body, our hands, our legs.
Yes. See, these are beautifully, scientifically talked about it. There are indriyas, okay? Karmendriyas, Gyanendriyas. There are total 10 organs or the tools available with you. It's not that with you alone. It is with all the people. Okay? And particularly human beings. Okay? Right? And
so this also includes the senses also, right?
Yes,
Eyes,
sense organs. The
hearing and everything.
I will not elaborate because time is, I'll have to go to the main concept because the one sloka itself I can take 1 hour,
Yeah.
So it is so, pregnant in the meaning. It's Bhagavad Gita is written in a very compact form. These are all formulas, okay? It's like your F is equal to MA. That doesn't mean it's the only very simple thing, but it can create a lot of things. It can be explained in various ways. So it's a very compact way Bhagavad Gita is written. I'm sorry to tell that I don't think Western people could manage to write that way. Okay. To my knowledge, when I'm saying I may be wrong. Okay. Please keep in mind that. So therefore, it's a very compact and Karanang Prusag Bidham, Pruthak Vidam means various kinds, right? And Vividascha. There are several ways of chesta, Pruthak chesta. That means the tools, it can be your internal tool, it can be external tools. Like these are all embedded in your life. These are the tools what I've talked about 10 in the years. But there are several other things. For example, I am using computer, I am having this software, Google. These are also tools. Pruthak Vidam. There are several ways, And chesta, that means you will have to attempt to do. That is important for the taking the work. I know how to do. For example, I am having idea to make a beautiful, statue, let's say. But I won't do that. I won't, garner all the resources. For example, I am having very ideas how to create energy without spending energy, let's say. Very strange idea, but it is an idea. But if I won't try it out, only talk about it, it's having no innovation will occur, okay? It's only the idea, it will remain in idea. Okay, so Pruthak chesta, Vividascha, that means several, various kinds, way of trying it, not that you will try. Thomas Alva Edison? And when he got success in inventing the bulb, people told, wow, you have done wonderful things. But somebody asked, sir, how many times you attempted to get the success? He told that more than 1,000 times. Then what do you say? How you didn't get frustrated? The Thomas Alva Edison told, look, I didn't get frustrated because I learned 1,000 ways of not doing the bulb, not making a bulb. See, look at the positivity. But nowadays, if I ask a student to try, one thing, that fellow failed, he said that, sir, I cannot do. Why you cannot do? You think. I always tell to my research student, they always get disheartened, right? No. Pruthak chesta, several ways of, that helps in creativity. That helps in generating ideas. That helps in, what you call being innovative. Innovative is not that a easy job, let me tell you. Innovative is a risky job, okay? You will have to face the failure. Without failure, no innovation can be made. Let me tell you very frankly, because that is my way I have lived. I have failed several times in my life in undertaking research, in undertaking or carrying out the life, several failures. And failures is the pillar of the success. Okay? So therefore, Pruthak chesta. And Pruthak chesta, Daivang. Daivang means what? You can say, oh God. That is okay. If you believe in God, it's fine. If you don't believe in God, it's a faith. Faith. F-A-T, faith. Right? Your bhagya mein nahi hai, nahi hua. That means all the things you have done, but you are not getting success. That doesn't mean that you will be sleeping around, say that, suptasya singhasya pravisang murga. That means a lion will be sleeping, a deer will come and enter into his mouth so that he can swallow and be happy. It's not possible. That is the thing. Shaivatram Panchaman. This is the anatomy of work. If some of you could challenge, say that, look, this is not right, I'll be very happy. And that is the Bhagavad Gita. Okay. So, Tanupriya, I would suggest that I will answer your question. You please write down, because what I'm saying, the time is constrained. Otherwise, I generally take the lectures, on the interactive mode. I enjoy that. Okay. And if some of you are interested, you should give me 3 hours. Okay. My record is 3.5 an hour at a stretch. Okay. So, 4.5 an hour, not 4.5 an hour. Okay. So, but you please hold on. Let me complete, because time is a constraint and the matter and topic is quite very huge. And I will be finishing around 5:45, 15 minutes I'll be giving for question and answer. Coming back to that, what I was telling, this is the anatomy of work. And this is very important to know. And when you are getting frustrated because of repeated failures, in spite of all the efforts you have made, then you should not get frustrated at all. Because Why? If you have done the work, you will get its fruits. Why it is so? There is a beautiful sloka which talks about, gives the work theory, the karma yoga, the theory of karma yoga, and also the practice. See, I'll tell you in Bhagvat Gita, it talks about the two things together. It's a very practical, book. One is Siddhant, right? Siddhant means basic principles, and also the practice, sadhana, what has to be done. And no book, let me tell you, go to the other people who have written the book, there's not like that. I've seen, at least I have read, but Bhagavad Gita is like that. And there are several other like Upanishads, because Bhagavad Gita is basically taken from the Upanishads, is the compact or the summary of the Upanishad, and also other philosophy enter into that. But it is a very practical, I call it as a manual of life, okay, and how to lead and what are the things. That doesn't mean that you will remember the slokas and then recite and become a pandit, right? And then you can say, look, I know. No. Unless you practice makes a man perfect. An ounce of practice is better than the tons of theory. It was told by, I think, Swami Vivekananda, if I am correct. Okay. So coming back to this sloka, which is a very famous, anybody talk about Bhagavad Gita, you will talk about, and I can talk about in this sloka itself 1 hour, but I will not do that. That is, Karmanne vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalahetu bhurma te sangastva karmani. This sloka talks about the art of work or art of action, what one can do to get the result, which is basically that you give off the result. What is saying? That karmani adhikar, karmani te adhikara. Te means sataute. You are having right to perform your action. Okay. Phale kadachana phaleshu ma. And kadachan means at any time. You don't have the right to talk about or aspire to get the phal, the fruits. Fruits is will get. If you have done good work, you will get his good fruits. If you've done bad work, you'll have to do also get the bad fruits. Right? If today, it is fine. If not tomorrow, you'll get. If you won't get the fruits of your action, you will get in next birth. Right? As I told in the last lecture, Jatasya Drubang Mrittu. If you have taken birth, you will have to die. Can anybody say no to it? Certainly no. But Drubang Mritung Janmasya cha. Drubang Janma Mritasya cha. Drubang means he is very confident, like it is. That means if you have taken birth and you have died or you have given up your body, you will have to take again another body. Some of you can say, look, these are all not possible. I don't believe. No, you may not believe. It is being told in the Bhagavad Gita. Therefore, you'll have to believe. No. It's not that way. Okay? How will you have to realize? You will have to undertake the research. You find out Western people are doing a lot of research in the rebirth. Many lives, many masters. If you Google, you will find they have undertaken this. They have proved that our ancestors are correct. But you can also realize yourself when you go to meditative state. You learn how to meditate. Then you will realize, oh, it is true. Okay. But they have done a research in a different way, and they have conducted done. And there are several people, a lot of people are working on this theory, and they found that they are right. Okay. Fine. So So therefore, what I was telling, and ma karma phala hetu. Karma phala hetu ma. That means that for the action, let that action should not be the main motive for undertaking work. Because suppose you won't get the fruit, then naturally you will be frustrated. And akarmani sangang na sangang ma sangang astu. That means inaction has to be avoided. I say I don't want to work. A lot of people nowadays telling that look, I'll have to go for a 7-digit salary so that I'll earn so much money. I don't want to work anything. What the hell? Work you'll have to do as long as you live in this world with your body. Sarira jatra bhitatena prasiddheda karma niyatang kuru karmatvam karma jaya hyakarmana sarira jatra bhitatena prasiddheda karmana. As long as you are having body, physical, gross body or mental, and the karan sarir, then you will have to have action. You will have to undertake actions. And generally, for to be innovative, what you will have to do, you will have to go with the undertake actions. For example, you are having an idea, beautiful idea to make India a great country, or you are having idea to have a BW car, BWS. But you will say, no, I will not earn money. I will take money from my father, who is a poor fellow, and then buy that BWM car. How it is not possible, Or you want to be a very big, cricketers, but you won't put any effort. Then naturally you won't get. It's a divasopna. Okay. So therefore, if you want to achieve something, or you may have some ideas which you want to convert and for make some innovations in life. For example, during the pre-independence era, lot of people have innovated. For example, like, we are not having arms and to fight with the mighty Britishers, and the non-violence was the methodology of innovative way of freedom struggle. Okay? Non-cooperation, but that doesn't mean now you will not cooperate. Okay? So, therefore, that is the thing, innovative, and you will have to implement and do that. And you will have to do consistently and work hard. Right? Work hard is very important. Persistence is important. And you can say, look, I tried once and then I am not successful, therefore that let me not. Then you cannot be innovative. Okay? You cannot be creative. Creativity means, you'll have to face the failure. So, and just working hard for all the time, will it helpful? Let me tell you a story, which most of you might be knowing. A person was being asked to cut a tree, very big banyan tree, and that fellow, and within certain time, that fellow is going day and night cutting with the tool, what he is having. And now a person, and he is very worried, and then he was telling that king has told, and then, otherwise if I won't finish. Then a sage was going on, he told, look, you make the tool sharpen. Therefore, it's not the hard working will always lead to the, make your fructify the action, but you will have to work hard while sharpening your mind. It's important. So now, to get the perfection in the action, what will I have to do? How I'll get perfection? And that you'll have to go with the, the flow of the things. That is, basically, you will have to sharpen what? Sharpen your mind. And what help? With the help of what? And unless you do that, you cannot get the perfection in your action. The beautiful sloka, again from Bhagvat Gita and chapter 2, it says, Buddhi yukta jahatiya ube sukrute duskrute tasma yogaya yujjasva yoga karmashu kaushalam. What is saying that? Iha or buddhi yukta, iha means it is in this world, in this life, you will have to endure with the intellectual wisdom. Ubhe sukrute duskrute jahati. That means in the life you will get the adverse situation and favorable. Sukrute duskrute means always life you will not be getting the favorable. You will get favorable situations, you will get unfavorable situation, right? And that you will have to get rid of the things. That means whenever you want to be innovative or you want to lead an innovative life, then naturally you will have to face the problems, the constraints. Suppose you are having an idea to manufacture a missile which you can make it to protect your country, but you don't have propellant. And propellant is not coming from Western country. You are being banned. What do you have to do? Look, I don't have propellant. I don't have, these things. I cannot defend my country, although I am having great ideas. No, you'll have to think. What are the local materials are available? How to do that? How to examine? I will give an example. I am from aerospace engineering. I must give an example of that. Like to go out of the gravitational pull of the Earth, the USA was using brutal force of propellant energy, and they are having a lot of, good propellants and also the technology for that. And we are having not that. What we did? We made a device inside that within the existing engine, what we are having, we could manage to, overcome the gravitational pull of the Earth and make the space flight to moon much cheaper than what other people can think of. But we tried, and people are saying, oh, it will be failing. It is not a good idea at all. People laughed at us. But we became successful. And that is the consistently you will have to work on that. And you should have faith in yourself, faith in your ideas, and you'll have to use your intellectual power, and you are endowed with the infinity, right? That you'll have to do. And for that, you will have to face the constraint. Challenges, what you are facing. Challenges make you to innovate and be creative, because the is the mother of invention. That difficult situation is the mother of inventions. Innovation rather. I said difficult situations are the mother of the innovations, according to my current understanding. Tasmad yoga yajujjasva. For that, you will have to striving for getting connected with your inner self. And once you do that, yoga karma sukausalam, you will have to learn the art of yoga. Please don't think that nowadays the International Yoga Day is being celebrated by doing asanas, you become yogi. No. These are all certain initial stages. Of course, the way asana is supposed to be done, people do not know. It's not a physical exercise, I must tell you. I'll not talk about yoga, because it will take time. So what I'm saying, yoga means connecting. Let me define, or let me, interpret in that way. I can't say I'm defining. The interpreting that way, that yoga is basically connected to inner power. You are having divine. You are divine in nature. You are having infinite divinity, dignity, infinity lying dormant in you for years together. You will have to unravel. Once you get that, you will get the flow of the creativity. And because man is a curious and creative creature by nature, unfortunately, the modern way of life, the modern way of education, the modern way of upbringing is killing the creativity at the very instant of life. Unfortunately, in India, people do not know how to rear babies. I am very sorry for the affairs what is going on in this country in the name of education. And they are killing, they're the killer of the humanity and human beings in the name of education. So I'll not get into that. For that, I have already developed a model known as humanistic education model. I'm having my own model of education. I'll not talk about that. What I'm saying, innovation means go with the flow of your own inner energy lying dormant and infinite. Expansion is the life, contraction is the death, what Swami Vivekananda told, and it is basically from our Upanishad. You are, and once you expand the horizon of your experiences and your dedication for the welfare of the people, then naturally you will be innovative, natural way. And that then you will attain the yoga karmasu kausalam. You will be getting the action leading to the perfection. And that is the thing, what you do. Innovation is a natural thing for you. You do not have to attend my lecture to getting motivated, to be innovative, okay? But if you are lead a life of the yoga, then everything will be coming into play. So therefore, the Bhagavad Gita is saying to Sri Krishna is saying very logically, is saying, Tasma sarvesu kaleshu mam anusmara juddhacha. He is saying to Arjuna, you are a fighter. You are a foes. You are a crusher of the foes, your enemies. You are a scorcher of your enemies. And mai arpitang manabuddhaya mamai vasyasa asansayam. He's saying that, isiliye tasmat, therefore, sarvesu kaleshu mam anusmara, you all the time get aligned with your inner voice, conscience, and fight with your inner propensities, negative propensities, and promote the positive propensities, what you are having. How will you have to do that? Arpitang manabuddhaya, dedicating your mind, controlling your mind, sharpening your mind and intellect. And asangsayam, that means it is doubtless that you will get the success in that, provided all the time you'll have to do, you should have faith in yourself. Faith is the key to the everything. You will have to remember that you are infinite in nature, you are having divinity, the devilness will have to, surrender in front of you, and then you will be going to the action, perfection in actions, that will be flow of innovation. So how will you have to do that? Abhyasa yoga yuktena chetasa nanyagamina paramang purusang devyang yati partha anuchindayati. He is saying that abhyasa, practice, makes a man perfect. And abhyasa yoga yuktena, you will have to get connected with the inner feeling. Chetasha, that means with your chetana, chetasha. You can say that in English it will be mind, but I would suggest getting connected with your consciousness. Nanagamina, there is no other way. Don't deviate from that. And you will have to look at Paramang Purushang Divyang Jati Anuchind. Constantly you get connected with your inner voice, conscience, antaryami, whatever you call. And then you will understand that life, innovative life is a natural way of doing the thing. So therefore, what you will have to do, I think with this sloka, I am going to talk about is a very practical sloka of Bhagavad Gita that is very important for all of us who are the lowest strata of the level of life. We'll have to start with that. How will it? Yukta arabhyarasya, yukta chestasya karmashu, yukta sopna bhava bodhasya, yoga bhavati dukkha. See, as I told, you want to be innovative, therefore you will have to take care of your body. Yukta ahara. How will you take care of body? How? I'll have to take food. Yukta arabhyarasya. Yukta means proper. Tapabrata, I will take your question. Please write down after this sloka. I'll finish, then I will take. Please wait for that. Okay. Yukta ahara. Ahara means what? Food. You are having physical body. For that, you'll have to take food. But what we are doing now? We are taking food which are junk. Jamato ka jamana hai. Right? And these are all not bad. Very bad food. Now, it is a summer. And we are taking gobi. What our Shastra says? Hit book, rit book, mit book. What is the meaning? These are our Shastra says. Ayurvedic Shastra, if you go to Charaka, Charaka has talked about it. Charaka Samhita you may not be knowing. Sushruta Samhita, the Bhagavad. There are several Ayurveda. Now Ayurveda is really doing well during COVID time. It has come up doing well, And this is a beautiful system. I'll tell you. I'll not talk about, maybe some other time I'll talk about Ayurveda. That means what he's saying, food for the body is important because physical body is important. For example, I was ill and today also I might be having fever. I didn't check, but I am very today comfortable. Yesterday I was having fever. Last 3-4 days I am suffering. Why 3? Maybe from Monday onwards. Okay. For viral fever, I didn't take any allopathic medicine, but I am now cured. Right. Okay. Almost. In spite of that, I am also giving lectures. A lot of things I am doing. So, if I won't, then I'm not at the ease. Your physical pain is there, then you can't perform properly the things, whatever you want to do. You cannot be innovative, Your innovativeness will go away. Okay? Because it's like mind and intellect game of the dance of mind and intellect. And so also the body. So that you'll have to do properly. But now you'll have to take food. What? The people are now having the food of various kinds. Lot of sweets people are taking. Oil, masala. Then junk food. Right? Burger, pizza. These are all, not really good food according to WHO. But still then it is going because market. Market is creating havoc and we become a victim of the market. Okay. So therefore, we should take proper food, which is, and for the food, whatever the food will be taken, it's already Bhagavad Gita has told about Sattvika, Rajasika, Tamasika food. I will not talk about it. It will take a lot of time. And then food for your mind. food for your intellect, food for your, other emotions. Now, those things has to be proper. Education was meant for that. But today, modern education is spoiling people to the point of no return, unfortunately. Because they are not being taught what is to be done. Because we do not know. We are not very aware of the scriptures. And we do not practice also, even if we're talking. Okay? Just talking won't help. It has to be practiced. So, Jukta Ahara Biharashya. Ye Bihar kya hai? What is Yukta? Ahara. And what is Bihar? Bihar means, Bihar. Pehle zamane mein, like Bihar state was there, right? Bihar state is today also there. I was supposed to go visit Patna, today, but I couldn't go. I canceled my trip because of my health issue. Okay. So, Bihar means, it is basically, I can translate, but it's a very beautiful word. I don't want to, but I'm just translating in a very, ad hoc manner. That is recreation. And recreation is important. Bihar is important for the life. That doesn't mean I'll go on gluing to the video games or the other kind of nuisances that became a part of my life and kill my time. Because today, nobody is free in this world. Today, all are busy. Even a child which is, just taken birth is busy. The person who is going to the die, he is also saying busy. Because busyness is one of the greatest diseases of the mankind today. They don't have time to cricket. They don't have to get into their inner life. They don't have time. Nobody is having time because of technologies. And technology are meant to save time, but that is killing the times, or rather stealing the times, not killing and stealing the times of the people. Is what the hell going on? So therefore, that should be recreation should be proper, the quantity should be proper, quality should be proper, all those things. I can explain this sloka, it's a very pregnant and very, embedded meanings are there. And Jukta Chestasu. Jukta Chestasya karmashu. That means you will have to take attempt. You'll have to make. Chesta is not attempt alone, but you'll have to think about. And it should be proper. Proper means what? Jukta means proper. Is a very nice word. But what is the proper? You'll have to try all the time, not all the time, sometime, and then give a gap. And what are the ways you are trying? You'll have to analyze where you are doing mistake. You'll have to identify. You'll have to take a corrective steps to try. It's not just mechanically you'll have to do what a lot of my students are doing, a lot of my people are doing. No. You'll have to all the time innovate. Innovation is a part of your life. You're a human being. So therefore you'll have to do, and all the time you'll have to innovate the ideas, how to do that, what are the things, in that way. So that should be proper. It should be a dose. For example, you take a medicine and you are taking an overdose, it will be problem. You take underdose, it's problem. So therefore it should be proper. And Jukta Swapna Bhavavodasya. That means you will have to dream. But too much of dream will be spoiling. Like what Abdul Kalam told, you should dream so that will make snatch away your sleep. No, don't do that. It should be dream, should be proper. It should not make you not to get sleep. Right? You will be in tension, worries. No. First is the stress-free. Enjoy. Enjoy means not that at the cost of enjoy, means internal enjoyment. Okay? Then only the flow of innovative power will be coming out. So, Swapna should not be like a daydreaming. No. It should be proper. What is achievable and whatever take a baby step of achieving and getting the success, enjoying the success, then go to another step. That will be the proper way of doing. Suppose you want to be a prime minister, you say, I'll contest for the prime minister. No, you'll have to first to go to what boy and to learn, and then learn the techniques of the, becoming a politician, okay, or any other profession as a matter of fact. So therefore, Swapna Bhava Bodhasya. Bhava Bodha means what is your going on inside, right? Bhava Bodhasya. Bodha means it's to intellect. Bodha means understanding, right? And of course, right? And yoga bhavati dukkha, and you will have to get the things in a proper way. And swapna means nowadays people are saying, look, I'll have to I'll have to work in the night and sleep in the daytime. Arey bhai, this is totally opposite against the biological clock. And the crow, the birds, they are following. You are not following because you are a human being. Now you will get disease. A lot of people, young people are not getting sleep today, Sleepiness is increasing because they have spoiled their biological clock, which is natural. You'll have to live with the nature because nature is the mother nature. Prakriti mere maa hai. Mada bhumi putram putibhyam. We are the part of the very great wave of life that is nature. So you cannot really deny. So therefore, you will have to live in harmony with the mother nature. You cannot go against your mother, And that is the Western people have taught us. Don't get into that trap. You will be spoiling yourself. You are going to spoil your DNA. You are going to spoil your gene. And then the entire mankind, entire your heritage is gone and lost forever. So therefore, to becoming innovative, you will have to balance is the key. And then you will be free from the stress, anxieties, and anxiety-less, stress-free life will lead to the innovation. So therefore, I would say that innovation, you want to have innovation in life and lead an innovative life, which is your birthright, then you will have to understand the wisdom given in the Bhagvat Gita and imbibe it, experiment on it in your life, and then you can get it. With this, I will end my lecture with a great thanks to the IGNOU team and Dr. Sujata Dutta and her entire team to give an opportunity to interact with you. Thank you very much. Sabko namaskar. I will end this talk with a mantra. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pasyantu Ma Kasya Dukhavavavet Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now it is open for the questions. And I think Tapabrata or somebody, I think in the beginning, somebody raised the hand. I think this would be given the first priority. Let me see, is there anything on the...
Thank you so much, sir, for the beautiful insight on Bhagavad Gita. This is the first time I have had an experience of such a deep insight on the Bhagavad Gita. And you have done that in such a health condition and all. Hats off to you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. So, any questions? Oh, there is a one Sikha Chadai says that, can atheist benefit from the Bhagavad Gita? Certainly yes. Certainly yes. Even atheist person who doesn't believe, just now that sloka I told, Daivang can be interpreted as a god, or it can be interpreted as a fate. So fate is you may not believe in God, that doesn't matter.
Hello, sir. I asked, you just said there are 3 types of body.
Yes.
Which is it? Can you explain it?
See, one is the gross body, that is a physical body. Okay.
Okay.
That what we are having, like for example, my face is there, nose is there, eyes, all hand, all those things are physical body. Anatomy,
Okay.
and various organs are there. But there is a subtle body. And subtle means like my emotions, my mind. These are not, you can't see it. Can you see the mind? Some people say it is in the brain. No, mind is different than the brain. Okay. Are you getting? Brain is the hardware. Where is the software? It's like your hardware and software. Software is one. And there is a causal body. That means what for you have taken the bath, and that controls all the things, and therefore it is very important to understand. These are all our ancestors were there, very great says, great researcher, they have found it, and which is according to my current understanding, these are all true, and you can experience it if you want. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Fine. Thank you. So I think some two people were raising, I'm not remembering their name, raising some hand, but where they are, they should ask. I'm very happy to take their questions, Is there any other questions? Vishwanath Chakravarti, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, very much for your valuable session again. And I have a question that is, modern science is always in contradiction with rebirth, and Gita always talks about rebirth. Do you think reconciliation possible, or how will science in future?
Okay, I got your point. It's not, modern science is a very, very superficial. They have not, these are all basically driven by the Western way of looking at it. But that doesn't mean that I think today people are very open than what it was 200 or 300 years back, 200 years back, or 100 years back. But if you look at many lives, many masters, let me look at, I think Brian, let me look at Google because I'm not remembering the many lives and many masters.
Yes, sir. I have read the book. It's a very nice book. Dr. Brian West.
Brian West. Okay. I think I was right in my recalling. Brian. See, look at, he has taken the case studies. These are all evidence-based. And it is not that Indian has done, he's a foreign. And there are several people. He's not alone. He is a famous person. But there are several researches going on. But unfortunately, we are not doing. Right? And why we can't do? And even if we'll do, our own people won't believe. That is another problem.
Right.
Because of bad education, we start, considering our forefathers as ruffians, right? That is being taught in your history book. So therefore, and they are snake charmers, right? It's being taught. So it is being embedded into our mind. But anyway, Western people are doing a great service of establishing that what our ancestors told is right. And as I told, forget about the science. You go and realize yourself. If you realize everything is fine, let the whole world go to hell. Are you getting a point? You do a meditation and you can realize that, look, there's a life birth. Is it?
Very true.
So then you do yourself. Forget about this world. World will be taking time to understand. Are you getting?
Thank you, sir.
Fine. But what I'm saying, there are several evidences, particularly Western people are working in a very systematic manner, of course, gross, that is gross, but my realization is more important than anything else, okay? Are you getting? Yes or no?
True, sir, very true.
So, therefore, one way is that just to talk about it, to people convince that is way, but realization is mine, so you can use both the way, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, sir.
Hello?
Sir, I have a question. How we can use Srimad Bhagavad Gita to overcome the bad situation? As in 21st century, you have always bad situation will come and go, like mental stresses and everything. How we can use it to make us calm and stronger to handle the situations? Please, sir, will you guide us?
People have joined. They really wanted.
I think, Dr. Sujata, can you mute your mic?
I'll do Bhagavad Gita, Indian civilization.
Dr. Sujata Dutta, can you please mute your mic? Okay, thank you very much. See, what you were saying is fine. I'm like, it's very good and it can be done, but next time. That I must tell you, this is it's not a like mantra, something, you'll do and then, no, you'll have to imbibe it, you'll have to do. And let me tell you, and it's a lot of things. Sukhe dukhe samakrutva lava lavo jaya jayo. That means in the happiness, sukhe dukhe means unhappiness. Lava lavo, lava alava. That means profit or loss. Jaya jayo, victory or the what you call opposite of victory. Like, you are this thing. You will have to keep it same. So Bhagavad Gita is talk about that. Situation will be all the time either good or the bad or both sometimes, it may happen. Right? That is a fact.
Yeah.
But that is not under your control. How to react is under your control. Are you getting a
That's
point?
beautiful, sir.
Right? The situation is not under my control. But how I'll react and take care of it is my control. And that Bhagavad Gita helps you to do, understand it and also practice it. Sadhana Paksha, Siddhanta Paksha. It's all the time. And this is a beautiful book. I'll tell you, I have never seen in my life, except maybe some of the Indian cases, but in Western world, it's not there. That kind of scriptures is not there. Fundamentally, which is the Siddhanta Paksha and the philosophy of the concept and the practice are not altogether. Look at your any book today being talked about. Let's say I have written so many books, okay? It's not the giving theory, practice. But this is combined together. So this is a beautiful book, but it has to be understood. It has to be practiced. Okay? I think, and that will give you, for example, you are having stress problem, you go to a doctor. Nowadays when I was a child, we were not having any counselor. Okay? But today all school and colleges mandatory work as counselor, and that has come from the USA. Okay? In USA, what I was told, the psychiatrist is the 1/3 of the people, like all are psychiatrists. So, it's a business, No. And so therefore, because these scriptures and practice of these tenets, what is given, is very important. And it can solve the problem and it will give a lingering solution, permanent solution, not temporary fixation. Okay? Are you getting?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So, okay. Thank you.
So thank you also. We'll love to hear more and more in your future from you.
Yeah, you are welcome. I'll be very happy because this gives me a lot of enjoyment, when I interact with the people.
Thank you, sir.
So,
Yes.
I think over to Dr. Sujata.
Yes. I think we've had one of the most, I've been glued to the discussion right from the beginning. And sir, thank you very much for your enlightened talk. And I think the way you've motivated all our learners, I'm sure all of them are asking for more. So we are going to continue in some way or the other your discussions. And my take on this is, as you just said, external situations are always going to be always challenging. But it is up to us to think of how Bhagavad Gita can, help us, help us to understand our own, the challenges that modern life throws at us in terms of mental health issues and understanding. Maybe the next step will be from here we would like to take somewhere there, and you could help us in that and motivate and also involve our students to understand, so that as you rightly pointed out, for every small problem they did not have to go for Western medicines or allopathy, mental drugs, or even counseling of a different kind, these kind of issues. But there is also an alternative wisdom which is different kind, these kind of issues. But there is also an alternative wisdom which is there in our Indian traditional wisdom, which also has a way of dealing with these situations, and which is much more balanced and comes with no side effects, if I must say. So those issues will be taken up in future. Thank you very much, sir. And thank you very much, all our learners who have and the IGNOU
Thank you.
fraternity who has joined. I hope the way if you have anything for a feedback, please feel free to write to regional center, because if you're not getting the messages properly, or if you did not hear about this, then we need to address those issues, because we need to make maximum outreach of these programs. So if you think, some of you, if your emails were not reached or your SMSs did not reach you, so get back to us and inform us, so that we can make those corrections, and next time we can access even more greater numbers. Thank you very much, and have a very good evening. And we would end a perfectly fruitful meeting today with Professor Mishra's interaction. Thank you, sir.